For real, for real, for real, for real, for real. This my city, my city. Yeah, yeah. For real, for real, for real, for real, for real. This is my city.
Guys, and welcome back to Style by BEAVS101. Today's look is going to be a fall glam featuring the new Nars Soft Matte Complete Foundation. So if you're interested, then continue to watch. Okay, so the first product that I will be going in with is primer, and I will be using the e.l.f. Matte Putty Primer, not the regular one just because I didn't have it on me. This one helps keep my skin moisturized. It's not a super mattifying primer, but it just helps with keeping my skin moisturized without feeling like extremely tight and matte, if that makes sense. And I like using this when I'm already using a matte foundation because I don't want my skin to be too dry. I'm just applying that all over my face and then blending it in. Now I'm spraying my face with the Pretty Fresh AF Energizing Mist from Fourth Ray Beauty. I purchased this from Colourpop. And now I'm just going to be prepping my eyelids. I'm just using an old Kat Von D or KVD Beauty concealer. I'm just applying that to my eyelids and then I'm going to blend it out with my e.l.f. Flawless Concealer brush. Okay, so now I'm going to be going in with the pressed shadow from Colourpop. I believe it's called Feathered. And I'm going to be applying that with my It's My Riri blending brush. And I'm just going to loosely apply that into my crease. And then later on, you will see I change my hand position on the brush, which helps intensify the color on your eyelids. So right now, I'm loosely just blending that color into my crease. And then I will later change my hand position and go and pack it in on the outer V and build that crease a bit. And changing where your brush is and how tight you're holding your brush in your hand definitely helps with increasing or decreasing the amount of color and pressure you're applying to your eyelids. And this is literally a 2 eyeshadow makeup look, guys. Like, this is quick and simple. Don't gotta worry, don't gotta stress. Just keep it pushing, keep it moving. So yeah, like you see, I just switched my hand position closer down to the bristles, and that is going to help intensify the color on my eyelids. So now I'm going in with 20 something. It's this pretty gold, peachy gold shimmery shade from Colourpop as well. It's a fresh shadow as well. And I'm going to spray my brush. It's an e.l.f. I think it's like an e.l.f. tapered brush or flat brush, flat eyeshadow brush. I sprayed it with the same Fresh AF Energizing Mist from Fourth Ray Beauty. And then I went into the eyeshadow and I'm now just blending it smoothly onto the eyelids. And the spray just helps intensify the color, and it kind of gives it somewhat of a sticky-ish kind of base, if that makes sense. And it kind of just helps it smooth out on the eyelids better versus going in with it dry. I'm applying that on from the inner part of my eyelids right up to about halfway where I stop where I added the dark brown shadow, and then you can blend it so that it blends together. So for mascara, I'm using this cute sample of the Fenty Beauty, I believe it's like the Full Volume, Full Spectrum, something like that, mascara. I think it's okay. I don't really like the brush that much. It's okay. I don't know. It's not really giving me what I really want it to give me, but... And if I said the name wrong, definitely look on the screen. But yeah, I'm not really the biggest fan of it, but I'm glad I have a sample versus like I paid for a full size. I'm just applying mascara legit. Like, Now I'm going in with my QKMC or QKM Cosmetics sponge, beauty sponge. It's a Latina owned brand. She's so awesome. Definitely shop with her. So I'm going in with the sponge to apply my foundation. And then this is my cute little sample. That's right, I got a sample again. I want to make sure that when I'm spending 50 something, 60 something, 40 something dollars, or even more than that on a foundation, that I'm gonna like it. So I get a sample first, and I got the sample from Sephora. So like I said, this is a soft matte complete foundation from Nars. I like Nars. The shade I'm wearing and that I usually wear in Nars is Macao Deep 4. I'm just apply that all over my face, and then I'm gonna blend it out with a sponge. So a little bit about the foundation. It's definitely a soft matte where it's not like a drying matte foundation. It doesn't suck all the moisture out of your face. My face can still move. It feels very movable and it feels very nice on the skin. I kind of forget I'm wearing foundation when I'm wearing this one. I really, really, really enjoy it. I am 100% buying the full size, and I definitely encourage you to get a sample, or if you're willing to risk it all, buy a full size, because this foundation really is worth every drop. And a little bit really goes a long way. I have only used the sample, so I can only assume when I get the full size I only need a little bit. But right now the sample has not even a, which is it? I don't remember, but it's not that much in the sample size, and it's doing me pretty well. This is like my third or fourth time using the foundation. And look at the color blend on my skin. It's just everything. Look how soft and natural it looks, but it still stays matte all day. It doesn't budge all day. That's what I really like about it. So now for concealer, I'm using the e.l.f. 16-hour Camo Concealer in the shade Deep Olive. Matte, gotta go with matte. And I'm just applying that under my eyes, down the bridge of my nose, forehead, my chin, and also my upper lip. Yeah? Yeah. Sorry, that was my mom. But now I'm blending it out with my sponge, my same QKMC sponge, and I'm just blending it out. And the sponge is really soft. It's not hard on the face or anything like that. I can't remember how much it was, but her site is extremely affordable. She's based in the States. Definitely will be linking her website down below and her YouTube channel so you guys can check her out. Now I'm setting all the areas where I put concealer. I'm setting it with the Flower Setting Powder from Beauty Bakery, and this is the shade Yellow. I believe they changed the shade name to Casanova. I could be wrong, but yeah, using that with a fluffy brush, just setting my under eye, down the bridge of my nose, my upper lip, my chin, and my forehead. And I'm not baking or anything. I'm literally just lightly pressing it to the skin. And now I'm going to set the rest of my face or my foundation with the MAC Studio Fix Powder Foundation in the shade NC46. And a big fluffy brush to really pack it into the skin. So now I'm using another new product which I've been loving. It's the Soul Body Face and Body Bronzing Cream. Oh my god, I am obsessed with this. I'm in the shade Deep, and this is literally everything. I have not tried the Fenty Beauty Cream Bronzer, but this crap right here is worth every penny. I will be linking all the products down below so that you can directly shop. But y'all, damn, this thing is like a lifesaver. A little bit really goes a long way. I would definitely highly recommend you using a kabuki brush to apply it though. The brush I'm using is like a slanted or an angled fluffy bronzer brush. That's what's giving me what I want, if that makes sense. it's definitely better to use a more dense brush so that you get a perfect application, but it's amazing on the skin and it blends out like a dream. And you don't actually have to set it, but I decided to set it because I'm extra. And this was a glam look, so we're going with the Beauty Bakery Brownie Bar, and I'm going to be using that contour shade to set the bronzer. I'm also going to be using that orangey shade as my blush and the gold shade as my highlighter. One palette, 3 uses. That's long. You can even use it on your eyes if you want. But we did it. Technically we could have. Now I look at it, it was the same freaking shades, but it's okay. I love palettes like that because you don't have to buy too many products. You just use what you have in your palette, in your collection, sorry. Save coins. That's perfect for ladies that don't want to spend too much money on makeup. I want to get the best out of, like, best bang out of their buck. I want to spend a little bit as possible, you know what I mean? Like, I think that's super smart. But yeah, so now I'm just adding that orangey, bronzy shade as my blush. I'm actually going to get the other palette they have like this. I think it's called Napolitan Bar. Super cute. Like a more pinky based palette. But yeah, now I'm going to set my face with the same Energizing Mist Fresh AF from Fourth Ray Beauty. The nozzle on this is retarded. Like, it doesn't make any sense. But it's a really nice mist. I like what it does to my skin, and it smells nice. But like, I wish it would just spray it properly. Like, the spray is extremely strange. Like, it doesn't make any sense. But yeah, now I'm going in with a fan brush and that same gold highlight from the Brownie Bar from Beauty Bakery, like I said. And I'm just going to be applying that to the high points of my cheeks, my nose, the Cupid's bow, and a little bit on my forehead as well. And I do go back in off camera with my powder brush just to blend it out so there's no harsh lines and everything looks seamless. So now for lips, I'm going in with the e.l.f. Retro Paradise lip liner in the shade Nude number 3. I'm just going to line my lips with this pencil. I love it. I really hope they decide to add it to the collection because this is like the perfect, one of the perfect lip liners that they have, lip liner shades for dark skin girls, not dark skin girls, black girls or women of color, and women of color, sorry. It's a really nice shade. So now I'm going in with the, what is this? Colourpop Ultra Matte Lipstick in the shade Tulle. I'm just applying that all over my lips, and this is it for the look, you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please give me a thumbs up. Definitely don't forget to comment and share. Share with your friends, share with your gal pals. Thank you so much for hitting up my channel. I know I don't be posting as often, but I promise. I always make this promise, but I swear I'm coming back, you guys. I've got a lot going on, and no matter what, I'm gonna push through and I'm gonna do it. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. Check out my boutique. We are getting ready to launch some fall items. If you want a link, it is down in my description box as per usual. Check out my Instagram, Styled by Beaver. I post a lot more often there, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.